All right. Turn the background music off. Man, I have 52,000 points. Just let me flood the market. I really want to play Escape Academy with Aaron. I really want to play Escape Academy with Aaron. I think we have literally all of them. Oh, it's Santa.
Day of the Dead.
I have 224. So many.
Delivering sneak peeks of new games to millions of people for free. I deliver billions of packages all around the world. I sneak down those filthy chimneys into people's crummy little houses and deliver them presents, whether they deserve them or not. And ask nothing in return, except for your complete nice behavior all day and at night, even when you're asleep. I mean, would it kill you to leave me a little milk and cookies once in a while? Some people think so.
Is that the guy from Shenmue? Yes.
Look, I'm not saying that Day of the Devs is better than Santa, but I will say that we don't break into your house. We deliver
that you know
not
of.
the judgment. Not your nice, none of our business. And 3, we don't ask for milk and cookies. I mean, if you happen to go by dayofthedevs.org and make a donation, that's great. But even if you don't, we will bring you the best in new games multiple times a year. So please remember, especially during this important season.
Shouts to Day of the Devs.
Are the most important
none of your nice, none of our business. Yeah, listen.
Day of the Devs is better than Santa.
Hello? You good? Oh no, that's okay. It's sleep awake, right? You good? Oh no, that's right. It's not sleep awake. Is not good. You're not good.
We're in Topanga Canyon, Southern California, at an old friend's studio here, assembling the album experience, the soundtrack for the game Sleep Awake.
This is on my wish list, right?
I'm Robin Fink, co-founder and co-creative director at Eyes Out. I'm also composer of the music for the game.
Yeah, this looks like a just weird.
Assembling the album from hundreds of game score cues has been an enormous project for me. I've never done this before.
Love the bonkers things people do to make percussive sounds in Foley. Don't let this guy near Cauldron Link.
My greatest creative challenge here is to create a listening experience that lives outside of the gameplay.
That's asking a lot. The high, yeah, but not when you're not down by then. Even shorter. Yeah,
but still retains a vibe and a flow of traveling through these narrative realms. All of these things relate to one another.
I don't know what the hell's going on that machine to the left of him with dials and whatever. I don't know what the fuck all that is.
no, but it hasn't stopped me before.
Just stopping by to say hi. Things at work are absolute chaos. I should pay attention so you can't lurk today. No worries, Emerald. No worries.
And then we'll either come back and I'll start.
I hope work isn't too big of a problem. Homework isn't too bad.
Key to successful record production.
I've scratched into every dark corner of music created for the game. It's panic-inducing and it's blissful. It's calculated and it's reckless. It's the sound of support through several years of game development in a world without sleep. And it's been my life.
I joke, but if this said Remedy anywhere, I'd believe it. It would be cool if Remedy did a thing where they like bought a small studio, something like this, of just like, yeah, we want this creative energy. You know, where it's like we're bringing this guy on. We're bringing this guy on because we want the creative energy that he has on this project.
It's from 17-Bit, a Kyoto-based studio known for some all-time classic award-winning indies, Skulls of the Shogun and Galaxy. Shortly though, they're soon to be known for their newest entry, the eagerly awaited physics-based dungeon brawler, Oasis.
I'm Jake Kazoff from 17-Bit, an international ragtag crew of developers here in Kyoto, Japan. I'm
30 seconds to throw my laptop out the window. Oh, Emerald, I'm sorry.
1 to 4 player, next-gen dungeon brawling. Oasis is set on a mysterious floating island high in the sky that has provided water to the planet below for as long as anyone can remember, but now it is stopped. And our scrappy crew of goofball misfits is trying to find out why. Explore deep caves, windy, overgrown sky gardens, and exotic elemental temples. This game is all about bringing people together, couch co-op and versus, as well as online. The more players are present, the crazier things get. You'll go on 15 to 20 minute missions, alone or with your gang, finding rare loot and powering it back up in town with your hard-earned cash. Or you can jump into Fight Party, a cuckoo collection of PvP combat modes like Deathmatch, King of the Hill, and Volleyball.
You know,
the best video games to me are the ones that really celebrate the essence of play.
Yeah.
Play is constantly being delighted with new problems to organically solve at a moment-to-moment basis and adapting to the situation.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm a lifelong snowboarder, and I love what good physics brings to video games. Constantly paying attention to your weight, your speed, your momentum and inertia, and through this, the sheer joy of the interaction with the world around you. And although this is a combat game at its heart, the interaction with the space is something we have worked very hard to make as pleasurable as possible. Lots of games have physics on props in the world around them, but rarely on the characters themselves.
Helix!
What really sets our game apart from these other physics-based titles is the hybrid nature of how we approach movement and interaction for the player. We didn't just
if people want to follow along with
really
Day of the Devs stuff.
Our world blends real physics with hand-authored animations, giving the game a physicality that just feels alive and yet reactive. It's heavy.
Helix, this is the Day of the Devs showcase.
The best games really bring people together, but they also drive us apart. And friendly competition is the best kind of competition. Oasis is big on what we're calling co-opetition. It's the idea that you're playing together, but you're also every few minutes suddenly in direct competition with your friend or your family. It takes a dedicated moment to safely stash a treasure away, so you're fair game until it's in your pocket.
Yeah, that's a fun idea.
One of my favorite artists, Satoshi Matsuda, for our character designs. These charming, whimsical, utterly unique
yeah, this guy. I love this guy.
Style all their own.
I love Matsuda's art. I almost bought one of his art books when we were at Kinokuniya.
And his design skill is unparalleled.
I almost bought one of his art books.
But he is the sound of my childhood. I grew up playing Nintendo every day, hours and hours.
Hell yeah, Hip Tanaka.
With my brother, being completely enveloped in Kid Icarus, completely lost in the world of Metroid. So many hours, so deep in these worlds, his DNA is in my love of video games. We made Oasis to create a truly next-gen dungeon brawler, unlike anything seen before. This is the game I've always wanted to play, featuring the adventure and response of classic action games combined with a cutting-edge approach to bringing physics and weight to the player experience like never before. See the difference for yourself. Try the demo in the ID at Xbox Indie Selects Demo Fest and wishlist us now on Steam to play the full demo soon.
Are you looking for a dreamy, surrealistic, waking nightmare with a hint of Hellraiser? Well, we've got you covered.
I mean, no, but yeah.
Eldemar Studio in Calgary, and as a very cool twist of fate, they began as a web shop for photo effects. You're about to see how that experience has
Who
come to
isn't?
influence your latest endeavor.
Like, I guess?
The brain is wider than the sky. Its walls no bounds define.
No, we just started Helix. We just started.
The brain is deeper than the sea. A darkness you can't flee.
Man, Blueprints 2 is wild.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. You're lost in a lucid dream.
Hi, I'm Yuri from Aldemar Studio.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Lucid Falls. A self-published.
Arrived just in time then, yeah.
With
Thanks, I hope you're doing well. How's the, how have you been enjoying the DLC? How have you been enjoying the DLC?
One of the main ideas behind Lucid Falls is gravity shifting.
These environments are
follows the rules.
bananas.
Sometimes you'll need to turn the world itself to reach places that don't seem possible. Game is built around atmosphere, emotion, and tension.
Ended up staying up until 1 a.m. playing it. So you're enjoying it, I would say. The visuals are really cool. The gameplay isn't really grabbing me, if I'm honest. The visuals are really cool. I really like the narrative. The gameplay was not.
Anthropomorphic hipster animals rocking out in a role-playing.
They hate it and they're trying to get it done as soon as possible.
It's from Lichtund. They're based in Poland, home of pierogies and my great-grandparents.
Ready to rock?
Hi, I'm Bartek. I am the creative director at Lichtund. And I'm Rafał, and I run the company as well.
Haven't jumped in today. I was watching Drag Race España.
Our new game, and it's how we say it, role-playing, story-driven role-playing management game. You can say that part, okay?
This is interesting.
In the shoes of a manager, taking your band on a roller coaster ride to stardom in the 90s, in the time of bad haircuts, MTV, and raging capitalism.
Okay, fine, whatever.
I like pig butts, and I cannot lie.
Yeah, I guess it'll do. So, when do you want to play? So I was thinking this Saturday.
You manage a band, plan their gigs, pick venues, sell tickets, and then you deal with the ungrateful little shits who are supposed to be your talent. Like all artists, they need constant reassurance, adoration, and managing their self-destructive tendencies. Assuming all goes well, you do this again and again, and the little shits get somewhat better. And eventually, you get to play in the big leagues. You negotiate and sign deals.
Yeah, this is interesting. That so much of this is the management side too.
Because success doesn't mean happiness. People are complicated that way, and your choices shape their fates and show you who you truly are.
So Rockbiz is coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and X, and Nintendo Switch. And Nintendo Switch 2 as well.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Vita 2 as well.
Hell yeah, PS Vita, let's go.
Out of editing of our material.
Hell yeah. It's coming to Vita. You can't buy it because there's not a storefront, but it is coming to Vita.
First-person puzzle game built entirely around a unique game mechanic. Titles like Superliminal, Maquette, and Viewfinder have found great success in taking new and innovative game mechanics
Shout out to Greg
and
Rice.
stretching them across a series of increasingly complex puzzles tied together by an interesting story. Our next title, Stretchmancer, seems to take a similar approach and run with it.
Oh, I saw a
dropping players
TikTok
into
for
a
this.
Squishy, stretchy world full of expertly designed puzzles that's better seen than explained.
I saw a TikTok for this. It looks
I'm Alan
wild.
From Triangle Wave, and we are making Stretchmancer, a first-person puzzler where you can stretch the whole dang world. We're so excited to show you the game in action and to announce that it will be published by Off-Brand Games.
Dang, another decade in the slammer, courtesy of the Empress. But these Claustro goons have got no idea they've got a Stretchmancer on board. Remember to stretch, Chief.
In Stretchmancer, you play as, well, the Stretchmancer, squashing and stretching your way through brain-bending puzzles as you attempt to save the galaxy from the evil Claustro Empire.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Your right hand gives you the push stretch, perfect for sneaking into small spaces, while your left hand gives you the pull stretch, essential for crossing huge gaps and getting up high.
Expanded and commanded, Chief. We'll be out of here in no time.
You ever think about the puzzle DNA that Portal injected into our language?
Your stretches to solve complex puzzles. Or pull off unexpected acrobatics.
I was just thinking that. And not in a derisive way that like, oh, they're ripping off Portal, but just a like, wow, like we are still iterating on the design language of Portal.
These include good old water, which fills the changing shape of the level. Stretchmancer started out as 3 friends making a tiny game for the Ludum Dare Game Jam.
Hell yeah!
Amazingly, we won the jam and just love seeing people get so into the concept. It's now been so fun expanding this concept into a fully fledged game.
Ugh. Oh, that's really funny.
Get ready to meet lots of weird little guys like your nervous sidekick Walt.
Keep on stretching, Chief. I can smell the next laser beta.
Stretchmancer, watch out!
Not only that, but as you escape the Empire's clutches, you'll be nodding along to a bodaciously original soundtrack inspired by your favorite.
It's fair to recognize a tentpole title, yeah. I still haven't gotten around to playing Portal one day.
Rebels, you always said you wanted space.
So get ready to stretch the world and save the galaxy in Stretchmancer.
And why not drop us a wish list too, Chief?
I think it's
it really helps us out.
I think it's like
Don't you dare join the Stretch
one of the
Master
top 100
Discord.
games.
You'll see all our secrets.
Okay.
You'll never make it past our squeezing edge trap technology.
What's good about Portal? You can play it in small chunks. Yeah, it's you know, designed that way.
We'll be out of here in no time.
Stretchmancer, watch out!
Yeah, this is great.
Remember to stretch, Chief.
This next world premiere has the most amazing title. It's from Devolver, who we all know, and a trio of human devs called Deconstruct Team, who've made a slew of games, including, let me check my notes, Many Nights a Whisper, The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood,
Hell yeah!
Essays on Empathy, and a few others, also with great titles.
Hell yeah. Is the name of the game Most People Resort to Therapy? Because that's kind of a banger. Oh, Oh, no, okay. Fuck yeah. I love Red Faction Gorilla. Fuck yeah.
Hi everyone, we are the Construct team. You might remember us from the Red Strings Club and the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. For a new game, we partnered with our friends at Silky Harbor to explore more ambitious ideas and designs. By combining our skills with Silky Harbor's, we've been pushing our creativity in new ways, which has led to Virtue and a Sledgehammer.
Virtue and a Sledgehammer is a game about realizing you don't belong in the place you grew up anymore. At its heart, it's a narrative experience. We explore this idea in an exaggerated way, with robots and a sledgehammer, all set up in a creepy ghost town.
Fuck yeah.
Virtue and a Sledgehammer, you'll make your way through your hometown by literally breaking it apart, uncovering your memories from your past. We put a lot of care into building a highly reactive destruction system that responds to your hammer and to anything you send flying.
But it's not all chaos. There are moments of quiet. You get to know the cast through sequences of interactive fiction presented.
It's a good concept. You don't belong in the past. Oh, what a
uncover all the things we've hidden there.
What a banger, Ninja.
The game and follow us for more news.
Also, people should play Red Faction Gorilla if you haven't.
Our next title might make you hungry. This charming game comes to us from Timberline Studio, based out of Los Angeles with team members all around the world. It blends elements of cozy and crunchy game design in a way that really gets my appetite going. Enjoy hearing all about your next culinary and questing adventure in Bistro. Like bistro, but beast. Get it? Right? You got it.
Hi there, I'm Lindsay, co-founder and writer over here at Timberline Studio. Our small team is based in a few places around the world. In fact, they're all here too.
Oh, everybody has their cats!
It's all about creating vibrant worlds and tying together unexpected genres. We also tend to toss in a few animals. I blame my biology degree for that. You might know us from the dog sledding game The Red Lantern, but today we're excited to be part of Day of the Dev so we can share more details about our next title, Bistro. Bistro takes place in a cozy fantasy world where not all heroes wield swords. In fact, in this game, you'll wield the spoon. We like to call it a crunchy, cozy deck-building adventure. And what I mean by that is, it's cozy at its heart. You manage a town-to-table restaurant where you farm, gather, and fish up your ingredients to support these heroes that come to your town. They're called the caretakers.
I didn't think we were gonna have cozy discourse today.
Those cozy elements, you are supporting the crunchier bits of the game. Mini-games and deck-building battles. Every day, you'll move between these two modes, giving you a nice balance of prep and execution. You'll play as Pinky, a young chef who has taken over the restaurant in the peaceful haven of Palo Port.
Breezy, hello.
Protective walls, ravenous monsters from another realm have invaded. Soon,
Breezy, hello.
Descend upon your restaurant looking for a meal to help them fight back against the invaders. You'll team up with the fire god Flambe, and she'll provide the.
Stop saying cozy every other word.
We wanted to explore the idea.
She said it like 4 times in 3 sentences, and I was like.
With Flambe, you're able to unlock flavor magic for the caretakers that visit the restaurant. As bonds form and past wrongs are forgiven.
Like, please, let's find words to describe what we're saying.
Cooking is key in Bistro, and each meal you prepare shapes your caretaker's abilities and provides them with the health they need. Every ingredient unlocks a magical flavor card that you'll use in battles, many with their own special effects. Do you cook something that can heal your caretaker, or maybe something that can put your enemy to sleep? And once you've fed your caretakers, they'll head off into the wilds. Upon their return, they'll tell you all about it by regaling you with their tale in the form of a puppet show.
This is
Trick-taking mechanics. Match the monster's flavor to overpower them, or use balancing cards to turn their attacks back on them. It's all about flavor here in Bistro. Every monster and caretaker is built around it. Bitter, salty, sour, sweet, or umami. And like the caretakers, the monsters also have abilities. Like this bog piper here can blow your cards right off the stage. Or Flamatito can burn your cards, having their power. Earn new ingredients.
That's bananas.
Creatures you encounter and unlock their abilities for the caretaker and give them a taste of their own magic. As we designed the characters and monsters,
that's banana. This is bananas looking.
And asked ourselves, can we make this charmingly weird? We can't wait for you to meet the characters.
The famously cozy Mad World. Yeah, Mad World's very cozy.
We're very excited because we're announcing that the demo for Bistro is now available. Thank you.
Coziest
so much
game ever,
for
Persona
watching.
5
We're thrilled to be
Royale.
a part of Day of the Devs, but we got to get back to cooking because no one can save the world or make a game on an empty stomach. Bye.
Yeah, that looks great. That looks fantastic.
If you enjoyed Ringu, Audition, or basically anything Takashi Miike has ever made, oh boy, do we have a world premiere for you. It's from Historia. They're based in Japan. And if you enjoyed the Caligula Effect games, cool. This one is so much creepier.
Oh.
こんにちは。本作のプロデューサーの河合です。今回、The Game Award の Day of the Devs でこのアンミーを
Oh, right. Oh, wait, no, is that? No, they're announcing it.
様々な人間の魂を心に宿した少女が精神の迷宮からの脱出を目指す不思議なゲームです。
Helix, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Hell yeah. Is this the one we've seen before? But they're announcing it. I recognize Shueisha Games. Oh no, it must be something different. Oh, the visuals in this are bananas! Oh!
皆さんには何か怖いもの、苦手なものはありますか？高い場所が怖い、狭い空間が怖い、先生や上司が怖い。他人にとっては何でもない。
Oh! I hate it!
本作はそんな人によって異なる不安をテーマにしています。少女の中には4つの魂が
Holy shit.
そのうち1つが表層に現れプレイヤーが操作しますが、それらはプレイ中に意図せずにどんどん切り替わってしまいます。
ああ。
とにかくイライラしてそれどころじゃないんだって。
そして探索中にはそれぞれの魂の不安なこと、怖いことが誇張され、次々と少女に襲いかかってきます。
Oh fuck. Whoa!
つまり魂が切り替わると、プレイヤーが体感する恐怖や不安も変化することとなります。プレイヤーはどの魂が表に出ているかを意識しながら不安を抱えつつ歩む。
Coming soon to Scaretober, unme.
これはホラーゲームなのか、我々は何度も議論しました。最終的に我々はジャンルにとらわれず、人間的や根源的に嫌なものをどう表現できるかを追い求めることにしました。
主人公が探検するのは奇妙で理不尽な精神の迷宮です。そして4つの魂をそれぞれ自分の体であると主張しています。ゲームの過程で一体誰が本物なのかというのを判断して、本物でないと判断した魂をプレイヤーの手で排除します。
I'm sorry?
この判断を魂との対話を通して行っていくことになります。魂たちは分かりやすく明快な言葉を紡がないかもしれません。ただそれは生きているがゆえの逡巡、言いよどみ、嘘、ごまかしなどが存在するからです。もちろん突き詰めればフィクションではあるんですが、確かにこの魂が生きていると感じてもらえることを目指しています。一人また一人と減っていく魂、もしかしたらすでに本物は自分の手で消してしまったかもしれない。最後に残った一人は偽物かもしれない。それでもこのゲームにおける自分の決断は不可逆なのです。このゲームでしか救われない誰かを救うことができる。このゲームがそういう存在になればいいなと考えています。
今までのゲームになかった体験を提供できるように開発メンバー全員で試行錯誤しています。リリースをお楽しみに。
This game is Weird. What a wild concept. Also, the guy said 4 souls and they've only shown 3, and I wonder if that's just like a mistranslation. What a sick idea. Like even if the game is that's nut. Oh, the visuals and the idea are so cool.
This next title is from a solo developer who is also a composer, a multi-instrumentalist, and a multimedia artist who's based in Sao Paulo. This is their first game. It was born from a postgraduate thesis entitled Sound Tridimensionality and Visual Tridimensionality from Vegetation Outlines.
Warlock, hello.
Say more? From Soundgrass Studio, revealing their first look at gameplay.
Give me Boston Safe.
Soundgrass.
Almost everything has been on my wish list. I've added almost literally everything to my wish list.
I'm the solo developer of Soundgrass, a game where your core gameplay mechanic is sound. It is a first-person exploration puzzle game set on a semi-open world planet. There are survival elements and a deep science fiction narrative to uncover. You find yourself on a planet where plants emit sound. Let's see how sound can become your gameplay. To be able to control and immerse yourself in sound, you have a sphere-like drone with many functions. You can change, for example, the point of listening to the sphere's location. You can also listen to the depth of a river by sound or find and resonate fractal points in structures. This sphere has a sound mode, a light mode, and secondary functions. It can also be split up for advanced exploration and puzzle solving, and it's very fun to play around with. The sounding plants react to light and sound, allowing you to manipulate the flora and the biome's soundscape. Because sound itself is the core gameplay, every new species, environment, or puzzle you discover introduces you to a different sound mechanic. These were some of the first use of sound as your gameplay. They get progressively more complex and musical.
I'm really curious about this, but I have no idea what this game
you
is.
can respond to your personal AI, leading to different endings to a narrative that debates life, death, consciousness, duality, and eternity, all from the perspective of music. It's pretty cool. I'm originally a musician and I learned game development just to make this game.
Seems like you're playing your own personal Fantasia. You know, that's a good way to think about it. That's a good way to think about it. Sean, how are you? I should turn captions back on now that they're not.
I believe this also makes us see the world differently.
Super interesting concept. Yeah, the concept is really cool.
Follow Soundgrass Studio, wishlist Soundgrass, and
That's how he says bye every time.
I don't really know how to explain this next one. It's called The Dungeon Experience. It's made by Melbourne studio Bone Assembly. Beyond that, I don't know if I have words. See for yourself.
Hi, I'm Jacob Janerka from the game studio Bone Assembly. We are the strongest collection of bones in the games industry.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Nasze kości są tak mocnie, jak nasze pasje do tworzenia gier.
What? I think he's got that head injury thing where you can like suddenly speak a different language. Oh. Ooh. Jacob,
You gotta stay with me. You gotta pick our game. Day of the Devs is a big deal. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do it. The Dungeon Experience is a first-person adventure game where you meet me, a low-level mud crab. Go ahead, pick me up, get to know me, explore my body. Oh, wow, you've got such firm hands, and you've got a grip, and they're well moisturized too. You have done this before, haven't you? You're a professional. Professional picker-upper, that's what you are. Oh,
hey, that table's a man?
In the game, I run a high
This made me blush for some reason.
Crossed with business seminar. Its purpose is to unlock the greatest loot of them all, financial freedom. Become successful, just like me. Afford any luxury items, such as crab lamp, crab rug, race car bed, crab clock, and crab phone. We put a lot of love into our game.
A guy got an angry bolt. Yeah, it's exactly what he looks.
Feel good.
Oh, sorry, I should have been more specific. Not that button. Yes, these buttons. When you're ready, press my nipples to activate the mechanism. They are especially sensitive buttons. Please take care when pressing them. Don't push too quick.
This made me blush for some reason.
First-person immersion is, so we invested a lot into full-body awareness tech. The game also has a large, unique, and interesting cast of characters to meet.
This made me blush for some
there's
reason.
Some other ones that make up the character list.
I got some spicy favorites.
Get a lot of mileage out of that one today.
I'd love for you to read it.
Hey, can I pitch you this new business idea I'm workshopping?
Wonderful. If you liked any of that, please go wishlist the.
I believe Price played a demo for this. I really gotta get stumped doing a Steam curator. I was left physically and mentally speechless.
I'll do anything. What if I let you eat me a little bit, huh? Maybe squeeze a little lemon? Dip me in some herb mayo? Go ahead. Mukbang me, adventurer. Mukbang me. My claws grow back. Don't worry. Oh my god, one wish list for one mukbang. Oh, why didn't I think of this before?
This made me blush for some reason.
Experience. It's all a part of the
Experience. Get excited for another world premiere. This one from Pasadena-based Funktronic Labs. These folks have numerous projects under their belts, especially in the world of VR, and their founders are indie superstars, having formerly worked on the Pixel Junk series at Q Games. To found their own studio.
I don't know how I feel about everything that's happening.
Genres and visual styles.
Here's the thing, I think comedy games can be really hard to do. It got my attention. Yeah, you know, I'll give you that. They nailed their comedic voice.
Hi everyone.
Everything was consistent with everything that was happening.
We are a studio based here in Los Angeles, California. You might know us from some cool VR titles such as Cosmic Trip, Fuji, and most recently the Light Brigade. But today we wanted to announce for the very first time ever the world premiere debut of our game.
Mukbang is the wildest phrase I've ever heard. Take an evening play. Thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness your hair is so good. Okay.
It's a battle royale game with a classic adventure game twist.
This is an interesting idea.
In Scramble Knights Royale, you all start off on a boat with 30 to 40 other online players, but instead of the cliche coming down from the sky, you instead surf on a cute little turtle where you make your way onto land. And when you start off on the beach, you are essentially naked. You don't have any equipment.
This is a fun idea.
Find weapons, to loot dungeons, to solve puzzles, to fight
This is cool.
bosses,
This is cool.
acquire better gear. You can also upgrade your gear at the blacksmith, and you can also buy magical secondary abilities at the shop as well. As the ring closes, other online players who are on their own separate adventures all get kind of put together and it turns into a intense PvP online combat experience. So the game itself might look cute and charming. We opted in for this cute clay aesthetic, but don't be deceived. The game
I need to get stumped doing Steam Curator stuff.
Very easy to get into. It has this classic
They need to get a Steam Curator page. They need to get all their shit. They do so many games. They have such a back catalog.
Shield, parry, combo attacks, lunging attacks, smash attacks, charge.
They would have
attacks.
such a great curator page.
Have a high level expressivity and fight the way they want to fight. We have the classic solo queue, but you can also squad up with your friends online and have dual queues. And you can also do local split screen, which means that you and your friends on a couch can play together on the same device against other online players as well. So Scramble Knights Royale is coming in 2026 to both PC and Xbox consoles, and we're having a closed playtest actually very soon. And to enter, all you need to do, come to our Steam page, click the Enter Playtest button, also wishlist the game while you're at it.
I did it.
We'll notify you when we have our upcoming playtest. Don't be a chicken, sign up for the playtest, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
All right, let's slow it down, chill it out. Our next title asks you to take in the vibes and appreciate the details. With their previous titles, Studio McGrath
Vaguely reminds me of Spiral Knights. Oh yeah, I see it.
With their upcoming title, they show their versatility by gifting us a world defined by what you can see in the stillness. Enjoy this gaze into Myria.
Hi, I'm Ethan Weiss. Mography is an indie studio based in Florida with team members and artists from all over the US and the UK. You may know us from our previous title, Jenny LeClue.
Oh,
we showed
Jenny
at
LeClue.
Day of the Devs in San Francisco over 10 years ago, and the game went on to launch as an Apple Arcade inaugural title. Since then, we've been working on several new projects, and today we are thrilled to present the world premiere of our next game, Myria.
Anna, hello. Anna, you missed it. I need to pester you about doing a Steam Curator page.
Myria is an atmospheric, casual puzzle game. Players navigate a strange, cryptic world that blurs the line between dream and reality. Using inspection and memory, players will uncover hidden anomalies between mirrored worlds.
Oh, okay.
An immersive experience with hauntingly gorgeous
I like this. I like this.
Myria is the vision of 3D artist and illustrator Carl Burton. Carl's art has been featured in the New York Times, the New Yorker, This American Life, and Serial podcasts. And his first game, Islands, Non-Places, was an Independent Games Festival finalist. And Myria shares its eerie beauty. Myria reimagines the simplicity of Spot the Difference games
this is cool.
Handcrafted environments. Each area is replayable with unique solutions every time. Completing levels unlocks new biomes, each revealing a world steeped in quiet atmosphere and ambient mystery, all carried by a procedural soundscape that draws players deeper into these contemplative spaces.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's a game that invites players to explore quiet, cozy, yet uncanny fragments of reality in beautiful and unsettling spaces.
It's not cozy, but you know, I get you.
A demo for Myria is available right now on Steam, so wishlist and keep an eye out for Myria when it launches in 2026.
I hope everybody enjoyed Oregon Trail last night. Hope everybody enjoyed Oregon Trail last night.
a new title from Luckshot Games, a collection of developers distributed around the US, Germany,
Word cozy has no meaning.
New Zealand, and creators of Sausage Sports Club. The newest title takes steps away from floppy four-legged friend fights towards flippery frog-filled festivities. This is Big Hops.
Hey, I'm
Big
Chris.
Hops!
I directed a game called Big Hops. It's about a little frog in a big world trying to get home. I want to tell you a little bit about the backstory. Back in the 20-teens, a lot of games were coming out focused on emergent design. Breath of the Wild, Spelunky, RimWorld, and I was really jealous. As a player, my favorite genre is 3D platformers, and it felt like everybody was too scared to make a game in this genre, and that was frustrating. So I just started building one myself. First, I picked a gimmick that I thought would be a good base to build around. That's
3D platformers, nerd. The nerdiest of genres.
Grabbing items, and even lockpicking.
That's really funny.
Next,
that's really funny.
Balances openness and constraints, so your choices matter and exploration stays rewarding. You can climb, wall run, ride minecarts.
You know that guy, Brian?
And a lot more.
Brian, you know him?
There's even a few special parts of the game where gravity gets weird. Things got really exciting when we added veggies. These are tools you can use anywhere, in any combination, to build paths through the world. As you find
I had fun. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had fun.
Quick access no matter what you're doing. When these three elements come together, they really become more than the sum of their parts. The result is a game.
I think the real question is, why can't that tongue do? What can't that tongue do? Waggles eyebrows.
As a player, and the occasional feeling of brokenness that's rare in games but is really fun. It turns out
Matt could not help but overflow their stack.
Hard. And after 6 years in the mines, our team is ready to share what we've found with you. I'm so excited to announce Big Hops is coming out January 12th, 2026.
15 years ago, Adam Saltzman released Cannibalt and showed that small, retro-looking packages could have interesting and innovative
Hell yeah,
ideas
Cannibalt.
for a modern audience. Now he's back with a new collection
Jalen!
of retro-inspired titles created in Pico 8. Corgi Space collects a year of original games full of new ideas, strange reveals.
I heard after 6 years in the mine, I was like, game dev be like that. I like, he's like, everyone's too scared to make one 6 years later. Oh, I get it. I get it now.
My name is Adam Saltzman, and I'm a game designer and creative director. And for the last year or so, I've been working on a collection of new 8-bit games. It's called Corgi Space.
Apparently Jim Ward passed away yesterday.
Short legs on purpose.
I recognize the name. Yeah. We should have more fear. Actually, our humor has gone too far. Everyone was so afraid, and you know what? They were kind of right.
Of arcade games where the fun is endless.
Jalen, how you doing today?
I've been working on pretty massive indie games at Finji, including Overland, Night in the Woods, Tunic.
I gotta play Overland.
But I used to make tiny games like Cannonball mostly on my own. And this year, I've been having a super good time getting back into that.
I gotta play Overland.
I started making little games again last fall. I was not thinking about making a collection. I just wanted to make some small games with easy controls and maybe a few surprises.
Cannonball also rules.
The first one, Rat Dreams, is a Souls-like where instead of walking, you have to dodge roll everywhere, which shouldn't work, but totally does. Rat Dreams was so fun to make, I just kept going. I made one called Dust Settlers, which is a Tetrisy game about terraforming planets. Then I made Skeleton Gelatin, which is a Metroidvania with no upgrades or even jumping. There's Kuiper Cargo, where you get this run-based upgrade arc, even though it's a falling block puzzle. There's also Dino Sort, which is a logic puzzle with these Zeusim mechanics, and Prince of Prussia is about stabbing Nazis, but in a fun new way. There's also Vampire versus Pope Army, Bandit Accountancy, Dust Bunny, some exploding moles, a little mushroom farming, and a few grappling hooks.
Never gonna hear the end of this.
And no secrets. Basically, Corgi Space is a year of games from me to you. Corgi Space is out now on Steam and itch.io, and I hope you have as much fun playing these games as I did making them.
This man is great at parties. I don't.
Your new favorite collection of video games.
It came up on GameDull, and I said, I don't know if I would describe the game Tunic as cute.
No one's ever made a volcano game before.
Not that the character is not cute,
which, by the way, has some of the best key art.
but I don't know if I would describe the game
An experience unlike anything
as
you've
cute.
ever played before.
Hi, I'm Michael Obwoy, Marketing and Business Development Manager here at Star Wars Industries, a studio based in Krakow, Poland. You might know us from The Invincible, a story-driven sci-fi adventure game.
Oh, I gotta play The Invincible.
Today, we want to show you something very different, yet strangely close to home. Into the Fire is our upcoming Cataclysm Extraction survival game set on a volcanic island moments before its total collapse.
I've seen it, felt it. This fierce anger, ruthless curse. And I didn't protect her. If she's alive, we've got a chance.
Hey, I'll find her.
What is this?
You're alive.
Hi, my name is
I want to see more women in Day of the Devs. I've only been here for the past 15 minutes. Maybe I missed them. There have been, there was one femme presenter. There was a few women, for Virtue and a Sledgehammer. I think that was it. Get out the binder!
There's no easy way in, no clear direction. You can already feel how unstable everything is. Sometimes going inside can be safer, at least for a moment. You face a massive blaze.
I mean, 2, but like 2's not that much better than 1.
Or switch to something heavier, like the extinguisher shotgun. You also have water bombs. They're extremely useful when you need to create a temporary safe path through fire without draining your water tank.
The visual in this is fantastic.
The shouting mechanic becomes critical. Each shout gives you a clue about where to go next. But the longer we stay, the worse it gets, which means that the fire spreads faster. Time is really against you.
This is really weird and interesting.
Once again, the world reacts dynamically. Paths can be created and vanished in seconds.
Already one more than will be at the Game Awards.
Exploration, however, has its rewards.
Do you know how funny it would be for Jeff Keighley to like beat the allegations if that's what he wanted to do?
After searching through the ruins, we locate a survivor.
I want to live. Please.
Now we need to get her out safely. Of course, when everything seems to finally go smoothly, the fire demons appear.
I'm sorry?
Oh, fuck! They're part of the world's mystery, shaped by the island's mythology.
This is just a glimpse of what's coming to Into the Fire. In the early access release, planned for the first half of 2026, you will explore new volcanic regions, meet the survivors in the old station hub, and uncover myths hidden beneath the ash. We invite you to join our Discord server, where you will soon be able to take part in the playtests and help us shape the final game before its release.
Let's go, girls. This is a really interesting idea.
Salvation. Step toward it. Walk into the fire.
This is a weird, interesting idea. Ladies, you've come a long way.
Well, after playing our next title, you might just be converted. This creative, cuddly collaboration comes from a melding of 2 Australian studios, Studio Folly and Toot Games.
Okay.
Apart, they've made Gubbins and My Arms Are Longer Now.
Oh, my arms are longer now.
A delightful, adorable dog pile.
Listen, I just think that maybe there's too many.
What do you mean?
I think there might be too many dogs. They're sort of everywhere. I think they might be disrupting the workflow.
Hi, I'm Darcy.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Jess.
And we make a team called Foot.
It is a collaboration between Studio Folly and my company, Tooth Games.
We're based here in Melbourne, and we made a cute little game.
Is that a dog?
Enjoy.
Is that a dog? Oh, hell yeah, this is Dogpile.
I describe Dogpile as...
Dogpile rules. We were watching Stumped play it literally this morning.
It's a simple premise. When 2 of the same dog touch, they combine to make an even bigger dog.
We were literally watching Stumped play this morning.
And eventually, you'll win the game.
But then to make it a bit weirder and more our speed, we have given it all these weird and wonderful roguelike mechanics.
Dogs in Dogpile can have gameplay modifying effects that can be good or
Is that a
bad.
dog? Is that a
One of the
dog?
good traits is friendly, which allows 2 dogs in the yard that could make a match want to find each other.
An example of a bad trait is the crated trait, where a dog can't merge for a couple of hands. You need to keep playing dogs, and it blocks merges.
In Dogpile, you can build a wonderful deck
Sweet
of
game, but dogs. Dog game.
And you can use dog tags, which change the whole way that the game works. Creating synergies, adding traits and abilities to your dogs. An example of a dog tag that we love is called Friendly Folds, which makes every pug in the game friendly, so it wants to match with every pug in the game. And another tag that you can synergize with it is called Pug Life, that turns every dog smaller than a pug into a pug, which means that you just have a pug factory dog.
We riffed and jammed to try and make the dogs as funny and as lovable as possible. They're all frame by frame animated. All of the colors are
Again, I'm asking Stumped to make a Steam curator page. This is my goal in 2026.
Dogpile, then I have some good news for you, because it is out today, right now. That's right, it has dropped live on Steam right now.
This is my goal for 2026, is to get Stumped to make a Steam curator page. If I have to do it myself, I will. Steam curator page, games with Anna's boyfriends. You're gonna have to make it with me. I'm fine. Hey, I'll do it.
Like a sinister Wreck-It
I would love to help.
Discover the secret life of arcades in this opus from a 25-year-old solo dev based in the Netherlands.
Matt, get the shirt. Put the shirt on. Not the feet shirt. The card game shirt. Not the feet shirt. The other one. You just need to plan a time and a day with me and we'll do it. Let's go. I'll start writing out my methodology for it.
And I'm excited to show you what I've been working on. It's called
So then when we sit down and talk about it, I'll have all of my gonna make a game company, call it Hot Sexy Feet Productions, have nothing to do with feet, just SEO.
And a stealth shooter arcade machine where you play
He messed up his audio.
in a UFO, fighting off various alien
I put a to-do list so you have to do it now. Thank you, Helix.
This can range from offensive upgrades, defensive upgrades, movement upgrades, or even new weapons, without pretty much any limits. And as you try to progress further and further towards the strange question mark, you also win tickets. Tickets you can then use in a mysterious first-person arcade to find new upgrades, discover secrets, and most importantly, figure out what this virtual pet thing wants from you. Because the more you discover, the more you figure out something.
Speaking of where's the lesbian redeem,
you're gonna want to try to escape
I need to do it.
the only thing that can help. for better or for worse. So take care of it well. Make sure you
I'll have to check the video of that day.
To get a glimpse of the world of Unshine Arcade, you can play the demo right now as of today on Steam.
Yeah.
Moomin is a sensation in Scandinavia, Japan, and growing in popularity globally. You may remember
I really got to play the Moomin game. It looks great.
A few years ago. Well, the Swedish dev is back with
It looks like such a fun chill time.
even more delightful than the original.
Hi, I'm Carolina. I'm one of the game designers at Hyper Games. We released Snufkin.
It feels so silly to be like, woman.
And now we're working on a new cozy adventure game about Moomin Troll himself. When Moomin Troll wakes up early from his winter hibernation, he finds himself completely alone for the very first time in a strange, cold world that he doesn't recognize. You play as Moomin Troll, who's trying to get familiar with the cold and uncomfortable winter season, but who grows stronger and more independent through helping others.
I learned Enoch can summon women. Oh, Moomin, you're approaching me.
If you're not familiar with the Moomin franchise, it's a wonderful world created by the Finnish author and artist Tove Jansson 80 years ago. These cozy but melancholic stories have captured the hearts of millions worldwide.
Fun fact, Snufkin's name is Snusmumriken in Swedish.
And much more. There are even theme parks
That's long.
and Moomin shops all around the world. The stories are usually centered around themes of friendship, love, and inclusion, with whimsical and humoristic characters, but also with serious topics and themes that are as relevant today as it was in the 40s. Our game is mostly based on the book Moominland Midwinter, and it's a slightly darker and more introspective experience, though it's still keeping everything very cozy and family friendly.
I was like, if we get to this review, or this video without a cozy, I will scream.
Right now, we are releasing a bite-sized demo on Steam, meaning that you can get your hands on a small, free, playable version.
Can't do it.
On our Steam page. In this small demo, you get to meet one of our favorite characters, the poor dog Soryu, who thinks he's a wolf. He went into the woods to find his pack, only to be harshly rejected.
Also, fun fact, the voice actor for Snufkin is also the DA for Dio Brand. The VA for Dio Brando?
Our game on Steam, and thank you so much.
That's so funny.
In their heyday, character platformers ruled the entire games industry. These games clearly made
Take a sip of water every time someone says cozy.
indie developers creating new titles inspired by these classics, leading to a bit of an indie renaissance in the genre.
That's why I was making. Oh, that makes sense.
Which we've highlighted in prior shows.
That makes sense.
Well, now the team is back to share more.
Listen, you can just make it you're approaching me joke all the like.
Coming very soon.
Demon Tides looks really cool. I'm not even that big of a character action platformer girly, but this looks great. He's Jesus in Pokemon. Who is Jesus? What a hilarious name for a Pokemon character. Yeah, I agree. Who the hell? Gets this. Okay. I was like, Jesus. I'm like, what? No, it's Nope, I double checked. It's Jesus.
A developer comprised of a bunch of humans who made a little game called Fall Guys.
Jesus Harmonia Gropus.
Some innovations. 2 words, tongue fun.
Hi, I'm Oliver. I'm one of the founding members of Panic Stations.
Hey,
Oliver!
I'm a designer here at Panic Stations.
A brand new studio making multiplayer, physics-driven.
Hell yeah!
games.
Oliver!
We're making is called Frog Squad.
Oliver was a community manager and developer for Fall Guys.
Frog Squad is a kind of co-op multiplayer silly physics game where you and your frog friends are going to be delving down into the sewers to solve physics puzzles and collect as much food as you can to feed the Swamp King.
You have to bring back a certain amount of calories every day to please the king. Otherwise, you'll be on the menu instead. We want to make a game that is like an engine for silly and stupid things to happen while you play.
Yeah, we want the game to be funny if you mess up as well and not too punishing. We don't want you waiting for 10 minutes just because you've fallen down a hole. When you eat food as a frog, you grow in size, and this makes you stronger and more powerful throughout the level. And if you eat enough food, you transform into the Mega Frog.
Incredible.
If you feel like you're too big and you want to shrink to fit through small gaps or for certain puzzles, you can kind of vomit and regurgitate your food back out, which is as disgusting as it sounds.
The game's not just about puzzles though. We've also got great platforming. Every frog has got a long sticky tongue, which is your main way of interacting with the world.
Of course.
Hang from ledges, swing from the sewer pipes above you, and even kind of grab one of your friends and pull them back and create overly elaborate elasticated slingshots to launch them across the chasms that you can find in the sewers below.
Be careful not to get lost in the winding pipes of the sewers. The sewers are procedurally generated, so every time you go in, it'll be different.
Having to make
into the sewers, the more food you can bring back and the more gold you'll get.
Each run will get more and more difficult as the Swamp King demands more and more food. Frog Squad is coming out on Steam next year. And
Jazz is going to want to play this.
Playtest. Join our Discord to talk with us about the game.
Jazz is definitely going to want to play this.
While you're there for updates.
We'll see you soon in Frog Squad.
Crack it, crack it, crack it, crack it, crack it. Yeah, there you go, Drew.
Take it home.
Oh my god. I've been chasing you.
What a shot.
God, where's that come from?
This next game from Alien Trap, who hail from Toronto, my hometown, is giving Minecraft.
Toronto!
But if you look a little deeper, you'll find a serious co-op survival with so much nuance that you could get lost in it for years.
Hi, I'm Lee from Alien Trap Games, and here's a first look at Astromine, our co-op survival title that we're going to be releasing next year. Astromine is a survival game set in a fully destructible voxel solar system. Every planet, creature, and structure is made of voxels with physics, and you can freely fly between large planets in an open solar system. You and your friends play as a team of robots sent to conquer the solar system. You have to land on planets, extract resources, build bases, and craft vehicles, fight off
Frog Squad is perfect for Stumped.
rival robot factions.
And I think I saw 6 players, so...
So when extracting from a tree, you'll be cutting it down into thousands of individual wood pieces. When you dig into planets, you'll be using tools, drills, and demolition charges. When you mine a rock, you're actually going to be cutting the rock out of the ground.
Mycopunk is a good game. Oh, did you get Mycopunk? I thought it was Brian.
Creatures are also physical. To beat them, you'll have to blast through their flesh piece by piece until you destroy the core that controls them. And once they're down, you can extract their flesh to use as your own materials.
Okay.
Each planet has its own large alien boss encounter.
Joey gifted it to me. It looked good.
As they happen.
Like the trailers and stuff that I saw.
Have to build a base. Everything you build is made out of voxels and can physically connect together. What materials you use matters. A wooden outpost might catch fire or collapse under structural stress, while a stone bunker can better guard against attacks. You also need to manage power. Solar panels, generators, and batteries can be linked together to supply energy to your base.
Excuse me.
Guns, turrets, force fields, refining machines, crafting stations, all draw from
It's
the
fun
same
and silly. Hell yeah.
But the real challenge on planets is the other robot factions competing for the same resources. Taking down their bases means destroying their power networks, cutting off shields, defenses, and production. You can breach through their walls with a laser cutting tool, then take down.
This is like Astroneer in a way. Yeah, this is very Astroneer adjacent.
We're planning to release Astromine on Steam Early Access next year.
Oh, did they do Cryptarch?
Right now and help us develop it.
Cappy Games has a long history of making beautiful, thoughtful, and unique games. Just yesterday, they announced
they did
their next
Witchwood.
title, Find Your Words, and here today we're joined by creators John and Vic to learn about how their shared experience of raising non-speaking children has influenced and informed.
Ooh, and capsized.
Hi, I'm John. And I'm Vic from Cappy Games.
Hell yeah, Cappy Games.
Find Your Words.
The path to community comes in many
Just about to start Witchwood. It's good. It's enjoyable.
Sometimes it looks like lending a hand to a new friend.
Excuse me.
Sometimes it looks like inspiring a budding artist. A game about the ways we communicate beyond speech.
How dare you yawn?
Find Your Words is a
I know,
short,
I'm sorry.
cozy game about making new friends.
It's the worst.
It plays a non-speaking child on their first day of summer camp. The child is introduced to a new communication tool for the first time. For Find Your Words, we chose the communication binder where players combine symbols together to form short phrases.
This is such a cute idea. This is like,
Use this communication binder to have conversations and make friends.
this is fantastic.
As you communicate with characters, you'll learn about them and join in their favorite activities. You might inspire a budding artist, play hide and seek, or even try a new hobby. As players explore the scenic grounds of Camp,
Oh my God.
they collect new symbols to add to their communication binder. They build messages.
I'm gonna have to
by
make more
combining
tea.
symbols together. The inspiration for this game came from two dads who are obsessed with their sons. John and I have been working together for decades. Outside of professional meetings, we would have our own meetings just to gush about our kids. Both our kids grew up non-speaking, and that is something that has connected us as parents. It's been really great having someone.
I love the idea that they just are dads who really love their kids and just talk about their kids.
As a parent to a non-speaking child. We're not experts in the field of AAC, augmentative and alternative communication. We've met with consultants, done a lot of learning as a team.
Lyrics!
Spent a ton of time overthinking how to represent our kids and their friends.
They're dad guys? Yeah, they're dad guys. They're guys who love being dads.
Just a snapshot of AAC representation. Find Your Words will be available for free with an optional supporter edition on PC 2026. At the heart of the game is our hope that players learn a little more about the different ways we connect as humans beyond speech.
Created by two dads, inspired by their kids' non-speaking journeys. Find Your Words.
You know, Day of the Devs is not the only charity in
Oh
the
my
game
God.
that is trying to make a
Dying.
go. Our friends at the Video Game History Foundation have been doing amazing work over the last many years, and we wanted to help them out. They archive the video game industry.
Hell yeah, Video
No
Game
one
History
else is doing it
Foundation.
quite like them, and so we thought, hey, let's collaborate. We've teamed up with them to help release a game called Excavator 2025, a finished version of a never-before-seen, long-lost game from legendary programmer Chris Ober. Originally developed by Incredible Technologies, the company behind coin-op classics like Golden Tee Golf, Big Buck Hunter, and more, Excavator was shopped around to multiple publishers across the country, but it never found a home until now. Thanks to Megacat Studios, Retrotainment, and IM8-Bit, Excavator is now playable on a real NES cartridge.
That's bananas.
If you buy it at IamApeIt.com, you'll be supporting the Video Game History Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to preserving, celebrating, and teaching the history of video games. Learn more at gamehistory.org.
Okay, actually, that was really cool. So that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all the developers for bringing their games and sharing them with us today. Thanks for the sponsors and everyone at Day of the Devs who makes this show possible.
Folks, listen up. Day of the Devs needs your help. We're a
Listen
nonprofit
up.
organization supporting indie games from around the world, but it's hard out there for charities these days.
If you enjoy watching showcases like this or attending our events, we encourage you to donate to Day of the Devs.
Or if you're a developer or publisher, think about becoming a sponsor.
Head on over to dayofthedevs.org to find out more and to donate.
Day of the Devs would not exist without the generous support of our sponsors. Without them, literally, Day of the Devs wouldn't be here.
And now we'd like to give a big thank you to our 2025 flagship sponsor, Xsola.
Along with founders Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit, as well as Annapurna Interactive, Blumhouse Games, Devolver, Idea Xbox, 47 Communications.
Got a lot of thoughts about Xsola being a flagship sponsor, but you know, you
And a very special
gotta do what you gotta
thanks to
do.
Jeff Keighley and the Game Awards for supporting indie devs and giving Day of the Devs a global platform.
We gotta thank our resident beatmaster, Dose One, for providing all the music.
Hell yeah, Dose One.
And all the effects you're hearing throughout this showcase that aren't the games. It wouldn't be a showcase without him, so thank you, buddy. Go download some of his music, it's awesome.
The show's almost over, but please stick around for a musical performance from People of Note by Iridium Studios.
For information about future events, just go to dayofthedevs.org and find out what we're up to, because we're doing stuff all the time. Careful with that scissors, there's a lot of blood.
Hi, I'm Jason Wishnow, creative director on People of Note. We heard you. The cries were deafening, the world clamoring for a turn-based RPG inspired by the classics, except every so often characters will break out into full musical numbers to help tell the story.
Hell yeah.
Well, clamor no more. Here's a first look at a musical number from the game, in which Cadence, our pop star heroine, is looking to find her own
Sometimes you do good, you gotta work with the bad, you have to be careful. Yeah.
To form her band, she'll need to venture to lands of rock, EDM, and so many more. This is People of Note.
Okay, I was like, this is already on my wish list, right? I've heard of this before.
It's gotta be perfect. Winning Noteworthy is how I get up there, Saren. How I make it.
I gotta be better. I gotta be better than this. I gotta go get it. I gotta put everything in. I'm treading water instead of getting stronger, and I don't know why. The hours I put in seem they're never enough. I just can't break through, but I can't just give up. I see it right there. I'll make it somehow, I swear. I wanna be under the lights. I wanna be thunder and lightning. I swear that I'll find what I need deep in me to be under the lights. Those people up there, there's no
This is definitely more of a look at it, because I think last time they just sort of showed off a concept trailer.
crowds, they don't deserve their place. But should I learn what they did and be just like them? I can't find what I need. You don't wanna take that shot. I just can't seem to stay on key. I wanna be under the lights. I wanna discover inside me the voice that they hear when they look up and dream. I wanna be under the lights. Don't need any others beside me. I just need a chance and I'll make them believe. I could be under the lights.
Such a good title, too. Such a good title. People of Note really just nails the idea. That's Day of the Devs. We did it. Oh my goodness. Now do Night of the Devs for sexy games. Look, I would never take that away from you, Anna. I would never take that away from you. Which reminds me, I probably need to start planning, romance games for February. There we go. Dayofthedevs.org. Dayofthedevs.org. If you want to donate to keep it going. They had a thing where if you donated, they gave you a big mess of Steam keys, and I think they had to stop doing that for legal reasons, but yeah, you can make recurring monthly donations, you can make single donations. It's tax deductible because they're a proper charity. But all right. I'll have this to watch while I work. I love being able to make time to watch these. I know earlier this year I didn't really have time. But I do like being able to take time to show the games off to everybody and talk about them and see what y'all are excited about. Because, you know, as always, the fun is sharing cool games so people can discover them and see what they're excited about and see what they want to get up to. And it's fun to watch them with you. Yeah, I was bummed that there wasn't time. That I was I was like, there's just not time. We'll have to, you know. So okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna go. That's gonna be the end of stream. Sapphire, hello. That is going to be the end. I'm sorry for the little shorter stream. Yeah, sorry for the shorter stream for now. But that's because at 1, which is in roughly 2 hours, whatever time it is where you are, in roughly 2 hours, I'm gonna be going I'm gonna be going live again with Anna and a bunch of other friends to be playing Crusader Kings 3. We're gonna be having a big goofy time. I'm gonna be the Spy Master. I'm gonna be their Spy Master. I don't know what that means. I think I gotta be in charge of schemes and hooks and discovering everyone's deep dark secrets and Anna's secret ancestral claims to land. I gotta stop plots to kill you. That's good too. That's good too. So that'll be in 2 hours. And then in 8 hours, Nyx and Emily and Dee and I are going to be getting together to play V Rising. And I believe it is Nyx and Dee's and my first time. So Emily's gonna be teaching us all how to be proper vampire lords. Is there a multiplayer configuration I don't know about in this game? No, I think we're just gonna be in a call. You've played a bit before. Oh, okay, okay. I think we're just gonna be in a call, chatting, you know? unless there's a multiplayer thing I also don't know about. So maybe there is a thing I don't know about. That is also entirely possible. There is a multiplayer thing though. Is it like Civ? I know there's PvP. Is there co-op? Yeah, I don't know. But all right, I'm gonna go. Drink some tea and rest a little bit. Have a little snack and then have an early lunch. I might skip my snack. I might skip my snack and have a big lunch. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. Order a burrito. I would love if I could get a burrito, but we have food. We have food. But so yeah. I'll see everybody back here in just a couple hours, and then later on this evening. If I don't see you till tomorrow, I hope you take care of yourself. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go listen to more Media Club Plus talk about Hunter x Hunter so that I can watch more Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, and I'll see y'all back here in just a little bit.